Tricky words don't have to be tricky. Also, they don't have to be boring. If you're looking for exciting, tricky word games, you've come to the right place. I'm going to tell you my top 9 tricky word games of all time. I should say, number 9 is the absolute best, so make sure you stick around to the end. Okay, game number 1, board games. Very simple to set up this one. You just need some kind of big piece of paper, and you draw something like a snake is a good one for this, a tower is a good one, a caterpillar, a rocket, anything like that. Happy days. You split it into sections and you write some tricky words on it. I've got I know, to, go and that on this one. Get some kind of counter. I've got some Lego pieces, for example, and a dice. What you do, you'll start at the end of the snake, roll a dice, and if it's 6, for example, move 6 along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you try and say the tricky words random, like I. The next person goes 2, 1, 2. They try to say the tricky word, no. It's a race to the end. The winner is the person that gets to the end, to the snake's head, and it's all a happy day. Shh. Game number 2 is Top Secret Spies. Children love anything to do with spies, detectives, anything like that. So if you can get a bit of spies into tricky words, you're onto a winner. We have the Top Secret Spy Card. It's basically a really tiny spy card, and on it are some super small tricky words. It's almost impossible to see. Also to go with it, I've got a magnifying glass. Basically, you put these all over the place. You hide them under tables, under chairs, behind the backs of cupboards. The children go around and try and read the top secret words. Fantastic for practicing tricky words. Okay, game number 3 is the old classic Snap. This is like the old card game, brought to life with tricky words. All you need for this is just some tricky words on cards. At least 2 players, so you could have 3 or 4 or 5 players. And you just give out piles of tricky words. This kind of stuff. Give some tricky words out, and one person is gonna go first, put the tricky word down and try and say it. I. Next person goes, no. Then the next person, I. And you keep going until someone's got a pair, and you go snap. And it's kind of as simple as that. Next game is another absolute old classic, Pairs. What are you for this? Just lots of tricky words again, face down. It could be a 2-player game, but you could have more than that if you want. 1 player goes first, pick 2 cards, try and say what they are. I, 2. Not a pair, so you turn it back. And the next person goes, no. There, no joy again. If you get a pair, you win that pair, and then you get another go as well. Basically, at the end, the winner is the person that's got the most pairs. Simple as that. Game number 5 is using silly voices. This is a great one for getting children that are not massively interested in tricky words, getting them engaged, get them interested. You can just tell them the voice. You could say, let's do like ghosts, for example, or you could use a dice. Here we go, I've got a dice here with different silly voices on it. It's got, for example, a tiger. It's got a queen. It's got a ghost. What you do, roll the dice. Alien, for example. And all you do, you show the flashcards and they say them like aliens. Let's go this, like, go, let's just do another one. Alien again, let's go for the ghost. Oh. Two. And you just keep going like that. Really gets them engaged, gets their interest. That's what you want. Number 6 is beat the clock. All you need for this is some tricky words again, and also some kind of timer. I've got a 30-second timer, which is perfect. It's a challenge. One child goes first. They're going to just get a pile of tricky words. Got 30 seconds to say as many as they can. 2. I. Go. That kind of thing. Great if you have a challenge sheet. You can write your score, how many you got, then your friend can try and beat your score. Bit of healthy competition. Simple as that.
2. I. Go.
Next game is round the circle. What you need for this, just a circle of children and a pile of tricky words as well. All you do, give the first person in the circle a tricky word, like the, for example. They take it, they try and say the. They pass the next person, they say the. And the next person, and you pass it around the circle, all saying the word. Try and get a few tricky words going at the same time. Every sort of 3 or 4 people add a new tricky word, so you get 6 or 7 tricky words going around the circle. Great for speed, this one. Great for them practicing, saying lots and lots of words in a kind of fun teamwork game. Shh, this is another spy one. What you do, get some tricky words, show them to the children, they're going to whisper them like top secret spies. For example, go, like that. 2. I. Keep whispering and keep practicing those tricky words. Okay, number 9. This is the true ninja one. If you try nothing else, please have a go at this. This is called Boo. It's a game of excitement and anticipation. All you need for this is some kind of ghost. And you also need some tricky words like go, to, I, all that kind of stuff. What you need is some kind of bag. You put the tricky words in the bag, and you also put the ghost in as well. The ghost is kind of added into the mix. Give it a little shake. This is another circle game. One at a time, a child will put their hand into the bag and take out a tricky word. Like go, for example, and they say the word. Then the next child goes. Another go. The winner is the person that gets the ghost out. If you get the ghost out of the bag, you get to go boo and scare everyone. So it's a game of anticipation and excitement, and it's just great for practicing tricky words. They can do this one by themselves as well. When you show them how to do it, it's so simple. They can go off and do it by themselves. Great, hours of fun, give Boo a go. Okay, those were my 9 favourite games for teaching tricky words. Have a go at those, and tricky words will never be tricky or boring again. Also, please subscribe to this channel, subscribe and hit the bell.